What up, folk? What happened? John about. Tonight, I just wanted to make some fucking mashed potatoes for dinner. And if you're thinking to yourself, mashed potatoes? Well, mashed potatoes and what? Mashed potatoes and gravy? Mashed potatoes and some kind of steak or chicken or pork or some kind of protein or... No, just fucking mashed potatoes. That's the beauty of living alone and being single. If I want mashed potatoes for dinner, I'm having fucking mashed potatoes for dinner. And my mashed potatoes, there's variations of the shit that I do. I'm sure you've had mashed potatoes in your life. Mine are kind of, I'm sure there are recipes that are similar but not quite the same or exactly the same. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of shit. And tonight there's no real fucking rhyme or reason, no agenda. I'm just going to let you into my mind as I spiral out here and there down different rabbit holes, and you'll see what it's like to live inside of here. It sucks and it's horrifying and it's never ending. It's a loop and you gotta fucking slow it down to make the shit stop. But mashed potatoes. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. If this gets posted in time, it might not. And you're probably thinking, oh, Super Bowl Sunday. Is he a San Francisco, whoever the fuck they are? I don't know what the fuck San Francisco's team name is. No. Am I a Kansas City Chiefs fan? No. Even though I live in Kansas, but the Chiefs are Missouri. Kansas City is divided like three houses are in actual Kansas, and Kansas City, for some reason, is in fucking Missouri. Do I care about the Chiefs? No. Do I care about the San Fran fucking hamster hiders? No, I don't. That's a sad and reaching fucking petty. San Francisco used to be a gay joke where the gays came from, and hamsters, they used to put them in their butt. Richard Gere, allegedly. You know I don't hate my gay people. I got a lot of gay fans who love and respect my sleep videos where they can see my feet, which is odd. They're size 13s in case you're wondering. Slender. And always like, let your pee-pee fall out and just give us a peek. Like, you know this is YouTube. If they see my pee-pee fall out, they'll ban my fucking video. There's other channels you can go find with guys with girth and length and fucking monster cocks. Mine, I'm 51 fucking years old. I'm a fucking rotund man. My penis does not strike fear into the heart of others. I mean, if it came to you face to face, you'd probably be like, hey, oh, get that fucker out of here. But you're not going to be scared of it. If you want to see an old man's penis, I'm sure there's websites you can find an old man's penis, is what I'm saying. You're not going to find it here because YouTube will say, no, 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 and they'll shut my shit down. They don't care if I say retarded and cunt and shit like that, but if one of my other appendages that grows naturally from my body and I'm not even touching or doing anything sexual with were to fall out, stop that shit! But you can have videos of bitches pulling their titties out and showing you how to milk lactate. Neither here nor there. Like I said, it's a free flow tonight. Mashed potatoes. Let me get these potatoes washed. Get this shit going. Like I said, it's fucking Super Bowl Sunday. And you're probably thinking, well, if it's Super Bowl Sunday, why aren't you watching football? I'll tell you why. There's a fucking dog out there barking and setting my goddamn camera off. I'll tell you why. I do not enjoy what is basically PG, parental guidance, if you know the MPAA, whatever the rating system of movies. You got your G, PG, PG-13, ARA, I like to say ARA, NC-17, and then your X's and double X, triple X, whatever the fuck. To me, football, I was forced to play it in school, or not on a team or anything, but sometimes in school they force you to play it. In the military, I was forced to play it all the fucking time, and I fucking hate it. I don't like watching football. And you're thinking to yourself, but you're a heterosexual white male with children. You've had sex with a vagina. You're in Kansas, which is in the Bible Belt buckle of the Bible Belt. It's a red state, even though I've registered as independent. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm fucking one who uses his goddamn mind and listens to the shit and votes and still gets lied to every fucking time. Doesn't matter who it is. Local, state, fucking president, whatever. I like to find the one who I think is going to lie the least. And I'm always disappointed. So fuck that, but ex-military, so you think, well, he's got to love football. He's a manly man. Yeah, I'm a manly man, but I don't give a fuck about watching this PG homoerotic fucking men in spandex jumping on each other. They throw a ball in there to justify the fact that these are grown-ass, built, buff men in spandex jumping on each other and rolling around with each other and high-fiving, good gaming on the ass cheeks. That, I don't know any other man in fucking the working force in the real world who you fucking, I don't know, you built the shit out of that. Woo! You shipped the shit out of that. Woo! And gets a smack on the ass. That would be, to me, cause for a fight. But, yeah, no, I don't like football. I can't understand why there's some guy sitting on the sideline making six figures to do nothing probably the entire season, while there are people who educate our children barely above the fucking poverty line, and we trust in them to make sure our kids are smart enough to take over for us when we're too old to do shit. So that's why I'd say fuck football. Let me get these potatoes washed, because you guys want to see me wash the potatoes, because if I don't wash something right in front of you, you shit your fucking panties, and oh, he's gonna eat dirt, ah! Like I fucking go outside at night, just lay in the yard and fucking chew on grass like a retarded cat, and just throw in fucking dirt and small pebbles, and fucking the occasional bug that rolls by, or maybe a handicapped rodent. I can figure out how to turn this shit on and off. Clearly, I'm not special in that way. I'm special in many other ways, but... Oh! And, there's a guy, Evan Greco, another shout out, who wanted to see me do the one chip challenge, which I did a year ago. And I'll put that link in the, fucking thing, the comments, the comments after with this. I'm not fucking eating that chip again. That shit was bullshit. That shit is real. I'm gonna tell you right now. I watched a lot of those videos back in the day when it was the big hot thing. God damn it, folks. I'm gonna get that operation done, make my base solid. But back in the day, I would look at that shit and I'd be like, no, there's no fucking way. That's all fake. I ate that shit. It's not fake. And on the video, it's a 9-minute video, 8:51 or something like that. I eat that chip, and then I was with a different group back then. It was me and two guys from work. Dan and Les, shout out. My Father Expected More was the name of the channel. We didn't go anywhere with that, but the Old Man Seedlings were there. What became Old Man Knowledge started out there. And that one chip challenge ain't no fucking joke. I actually had a script on a teleprompter I was trying to read while I was going through that hell. That shit was horrid. I'll put that fucking link down there. Why don't I've seen other folks do this shit. It's stupid, and I don't like it, but I'm doing it myself. Potatoes out the bag. Just somebody fucking get the bag. We're gonna put them in water, because God for fucking bid I eat a little bit of dirt. Without you folks not all of you, some of you, shutting the fuck down. Well, I can't watch this asshole anymore. He didn't wash that shit off properly. Look, they're all wet. Like your vagina. Now, like I said, there's no agenda tonight. I said, fuck football. I thought about shitting on gun rights. It's not worth the effort. I wish they would fucking have tighter restrictions, and being former military, they wouldn't give fucking civilians access to military grade weapons. I'm gonna end it right there. That's my fucking how I feel, and that's it. I thought about it for a second. I was like, no, don't go down that rabbit hole, because if any of these fuckers actually come here to be entertained, and they have their gun fucking guys, and you lose 2 or 3, which I've never asked any of you to support me. I don't ask for $1. I never will. I never ask for your subscriptions. I don't ask for your comments. I would like you to share. You're not. I don't give a fuck. Back to potatoes. And a beverage. As always, a beverage. I hope it's Super Bowl Sunday. If this shit's uploaded in time, which it won't be, because this phone is slow as fuck, and my internet connection is iffy at best. It's Cox Cable if you're from the Heartland, or wherever the fuck Cox. Could be nationwide, I don't know. They're not the greatest, but they're what we got. That's kind of like all the ladies in my life in the past. Not the greatest, but it's what I got. I'm kidding to anyone. If there's any ladies from my past who happen upon this, I, in some form, at some point, loved you all, and still occasionally think of you fondly. Now, for my mashed potatoes, I like to use beef broth. This is from Aldi. It's Chef's Cupboard. I tried to get fucking beef broth today, like 3 hours ago at the fucking Walmart down the street. I was a fart. And Walmart down the street on Super Bowl Sunday. I guess beef broth is a fucking hot commodity on Super Bowl Sunday, because all they had was chicken broth and vegetable broth or stock, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it, well, it says broth right there. Or broth for this new generation who bras and bros them. But this Walmart down the street, all they had was chicken and vegetable. I'm like, I don't make my potatoes with chicken and vegetable. I make my potatoes with beef. So I had to make a beer run. Thank God my beer store is like a block away from Aldi. And Aldi had beef broth. And also, Super Bowl Sunday, the stores, Walmart and Aldi, ghost towns. The liquor store, however, was front to back packed. Because I guess there are a lot of drunkards who enjoy watching sports. I'm just a drunkard who enjoys talking shit into the void, and 4 or 5 of you watch, and occasionally say, yay! And occasionally say, you're a piece of shit, stop doing what you're doing. Either way, thanks for stopping by. 2 32-ounce or 2-pound boxes of beef broth. You can use water with beef bouillon, or just straight water if you don't want a beefy. I like mine to have a little beefy flavor to it. Sounded like a large female dog urinating. There's a trash can right here, so. Beef broth does smell delicious. So 2 of these, so basically you got 64 ounces or 4 pounds of beef broth chilling right here. I put the broth in first. The shit's not on right now, because as I cut the potatoes and the onion, there'll be potatoes, onion, and some garlic. I like to put them directly into the broth so they don't sit here in open air and go kind of brownish. I guess I don't need to keep this clip. Huh. Kind of like the Pick of Destiny, if you know Tenacious D, and that I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like when Kyle Gass and Jack Black are together. Not a super huge fan of Jack Black by himself. I've never seen Kyle Gass do anything by himself. But when they're together as Tenacious D, that's good shit. Tenacious D, the Pick of Destiny, it's worth at least one watch. It's not a once a year film, but if it's on, you come across it, I'll watch it. We get a plate, a knife, get these potatoes going. Now these here are dirty. I'm not going to use them. It's like 4 pieces. I'm not going to fucking get a whole sink full of water and wash them. Clean potatoes. You saw me wash them. Before you start shitting your pants. You just see this coming at you in the dark. This coming at you in the dark, and you just see the glint off of that. You wouldn't shit your pants? I would shit my pants. Now to this, we're gonna do like 1-inch cubes. So the shit is somewhat uniform and cooks at the same speed. This knife sucks. Fuck this knife. I'm gonna go old school, just a fucking steak knife. It's like a mini fucking saw. Ooh, bitch. Yeah, I don't have quality knives, and I don't have fucking sharpening devices, so I use what I got. Born free. I'll wipe that up in a minute. I got some splatter there. This is the biggest potato of the potatoes. I'm going with 5. And as you see, I'm not fucking taking the skin off. And if you don't like skin on your potatoes, you're a fucking child. Go get a juice box and a fucking Lunchable and find somewhere else to be, because the grown man's fucking doing some shit right here. And I don't want kids in my way. You didn't take the skin off. No, I didn't. I'm not trying to go Jim Gaffigan with the fucking silly side note bullshit. I've watched a lot of Jim Gaffigan. The only thing I like of his is the diarrhea pockets when he's discussing Hot Pockets. Because that shit is funny. The rest of it is mildly pandering to a slow crowd. And I'm not saying that because he doesn't work blue. And working blue, if you're not familiar, is an old school term for he doesn't curse when he does comedy. I could give 2 shits and a fuck less if you curse when you do comedy, because I'm a huge fan of Rowan Atkinson. You may know him as, a lot of you will know him as Mr. Bean. A few of you may know him, a few of you smarter ones, who enjoy real good comedy. Ah, this motherfucker made of granite. Who enjoy good British comedy. God damn, son. Enjoy good British comedy. May know him as the Blackadder from the Blackadder series. That is one of the best fucking series. I think it's 4 seasons maybe, and 2 specials. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, plays one of the biggest. The first season is set in the medieval days. They haven't found their stride yet to me. But seasons 2, 3, and I think 4. I think season 2 he plays a butler in the French Revolution or some shit. Season 3 He's like a lord of sorts. Well, he gets to have audience with the queen. And in season fucking 4 is like World War I or World War II. And then there's a special where he goes through, he makes a fake time machine, which actually turns out to be a real time machine. That one's okay. But the Christmas special, especially, is the shit. Because if you know the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, or you know Bill Murray from Scrooge, how it starts out where the main character is a piece of shit to everyone around him. You know, he just wants, his whole world is money and success. Well, in this one, Blackadder Christmas special, and I implore you to go find it wherever you can find it, because it's fucking genius. In this version, I'm trying to cut myself, folks. In this version, Rowan Atkinson, or Blackadder, starts out the show, and I believe they say in the intro is the kindest, most generous, most lovely man in all of England, something like that. He starts out a good guy. And then when, it's only one ghost, and he's one of them dudes from later on. He's a big guy. He's well known in fucking England. I want to say the show's Nuns on the Run. Maybe he's a big dude. He was in Harry Potter and all that shit. I think I never watched any of the Harry Potters because, like I said, I'm a heterosexual male. Why the fuck do I want to watch children's shit? I'm not a pedo or a chomo. As I've never seen a single fucking Twilight or a single. There's nothing against the Fast and Furious fans. I've never seen a single one because it just does not appeal to me. I don't like football. I don't like over testosterone, I'm a fucking guy, I'm a fucking man. I don't like that shit. I like regular fucking folk like me. That was potatoes. That was like 5 various small to large potatoes. I'm going to add in, and I did get a little bit of beef broth on the fucking stove there. But like I was saying, this Christmas special with Rowan Atkinson, Blackadder or Christmas Carol or whatever the fuck it is, Blackadder or Christmas. I don't know where you can find it. Find it. It is fucking well worth the watch. It doesn't have to be Christmas, any time of the fucking year. See, the potatoes are in the juice now, the beef broth. I can take my time and talk a little shit while I'm doing this, because they're not going to go brown and go tits up. I'm not adding salt to this because the beef broth has enough salt as it is. And I'm not supposed to have a lot of salt, but fuck that, I'll have salt whenever the fuck I want. I'd rather die happy early than die miserable late. Onion. It's a decent size onion. I'm going to take about half of it. It's a yellow onion. It's a little more bitter. I'll save this half for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to make homemade subs, and I love onions on my subs. And if you think I'm lying to you, you think I'm bullshitting you, pulling your leg or whatever, tomorrow I am making homemade fucking subs. Why the fuck would I lie to you? I got meat in the fucking thing, and the refrigerator too. Ha! Putting this in the fridge. Where I got my tomatoes and my lettuce and my pickles for tomorrow's subs. This about half an onion. Get the shit end off. Get the outer skin off. Oh, you fucking whore. Well, that's trash. I'm gonna go wash my hands. This Christmas Carol, as I was saying, Rowan Atkinson, or Mr. Bean, or Blackadder, starts out, he is the, I swear they said, the kindest, most generous, most loveliest man in all of England. He starts out the good guy. And then they have flashback. Well, the spirit of Christmas comes, one spirit, not three, comes, like I said, the guy from Nuns on the Run or Harry Potter. He comes, has a ghost, and he's like, well, I made a mistake. You are clearly not in need of the fucking Scrooge treatment. You're a swell guy. You're a great guy. I'll just say cheery bye and leave. And he says cheery bye. But then Blackadder engages him and asks, well, what kind of things do you do to show these guys to change their ways and become better people? And at that point, the ghost, I want to say his name's Cochrane. I can't remember his first name, but I think his last name is Cochrane. I saw some of his stand-up shit back in the day. Big dude. Good stuff. I'm going to close these curtains because I don't know who's getting pissed off that the San Fran's losing, or San Fran's losing, or KC's losing, and they're going to take it out on me, but putting a bullet in my asshole. But this guy Cochrane, or the spirit of Christmas, the ghost of Christmas, whatever the fuck, shows him. He's like, oh, you're a great guy, but your ancestors were pieces of shit. And he shows him his ancestors who were pieces of shit. And they go through like 2 or 3 of the, like season 2, season 3 of the Blackadders. They make whole new things where they show how much of an asshole he was. And how he always wins. And this new generation Blackadder, who has never been a bad guy in his life, is like, well, what would happen? He's got a servant named Baldric, who's slow, and in every series, Baldric is kind of slow and off. He's like, well, what would happen if, you know, if I remain good, what's going to happen? And they show him in the future, he's Baldric's servant, or actual, they call him slave. And he's like, okay, so what if I were bad? And then it flashes forward. Didn't say spoiler, because no, you're going to look at it anyway, but if you do, sorry, it's too late, but spoiler. But, fuck. He asked the spirit of Christmas, or the ghost, what would happen if I were a complete prick? He didn't say it that way, but it's insinuated. What would happen if I were an asshole? And you flash forward, Baldric is still his servant or slave. He goes in front of the High Council at the end of the universe. And basically, if he becomes an asshole, his descendants down the line will rule the fucking universe. So the next day, the ghost fucks off. But he tells the ghost, I'm not going to change. Would I lie to you? And the ghost believes him. And the ghost fucks off. And then the next day, of course, he becomes the prick he's supposed to be through his bloodline. Garlic. I'm doing garlic right now. That was onion. This is garlic. I'm doing like 5 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw these in here, bring it to a boil, get the potatoes softened, and get this skin off. And you got to take the ass ends off. But it shows down the road, if he becomes an asshole, his descendants will run the fucking universe. It is a great, great Christmas special. Funny year long throughout. You don't have to fucking wait till Christmas. Rowan Atkinson is well, he should have been on my fucking stand-up comedian greatest list of that one video I did. I think it was tacos or some shit. Even though he does both vocal comedy and he does physical comedy. You know, if you see Mr. Bean, of course, but he's got a special, Rowan Atkinson live somewhere. I'm sure it's probably on YouTube, or you can find it somewhere online. It is fucking outstanding. His spoken shit is funny. His physical shit is funny. He's one of those once in a lifetimes, like your Richard Pryors or your Robin Williams, or to some George Carlin, not to me, but some. Find that. And while I'm on the subject of garlic, just chopping garlic down roughly. You're on the subject of stand-up comedian. Well, we're on the subject. I'm on the subject of stand-up comedians. That's how my mind works. It just goes fucking wherever the fuck it goes. Shane Gillis. You probably heard of Shane Gillis by now, but if you haven't, all that in there. Okay, that is potatoes, onions, garlic. I'm going to turn this on to high, medium, or low, high. It's right in the middle there. Rinse this off. Gotta get this shit boiling. Get it boiling so I can mash these fuckers down. Which I have I actually invested in an actual fucking masher. I don't just come in half-assed all the time. I come in half-assed all the time. I'm not going to add salt to this because the beef broth and shit has salt already, but I am going to add some, goddamn, slow it down, son. Where's the fucking fire? I'm going to add some fucking pepper in here. I sometimes can't control it. It's just... And get that. I don't have OCD, but I don't like fucking messes. But Shane Gillis, like I was saying, he's got a fantastic special for free on YouTube. He's got a also fantastic special. It's called Beautiful Dogs, I think, on Netflix or wherever the fuck you can find it. I'm not condoning piracy, but sometimes you don't have money to pay for services and you find your shit in a different venue. That's on you. I'm not judging. You do what you gotta do. But Shane Gillis, underrated as fuck. He's about to fucking host SNL in the upcoming week or the week after. He was hired to be a performer on SNL, but some of his early jokes that some said, "Hey, it's racist, man." He was hired and fired like the same week, which did his career wonders, because people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And went and found him and realized this guy is goddamn comedy gold. He's gonna be the shit someday. I mean, he's the shit now, but he could be a goat down the street. Shane Gillis, Rowan Atkinson. Now for a second, I don't need this knife. That's my thigh, not my ass, not my crack. I'm gonna wash my hands for that. Let me get a fucking spoon. Like I said tonight, No agenda. Letting it flow. And I said I'll put that link down for the one chip challenge, which was actually scripted. And we did a little skit. Like I said, these guys, Dan and Les, from work, it was their idea to do this shit. We did it. We didn't really go anywhere. And I had to pee like the last time. If you watched the one with the goulash, it slips. The gears don't always, sometimes they fucking don't mesh. The goulash one, where I said I had to pee and I went and peed. And I did. And you heard it. Because I heard it. I went back and watched it later. I watch these shits just like you for the first time after they're done, because right now I am in the throes of intoxication. And I'm not going to remember this shit when it's done. I'm just going to know that I had some fucking mashed potatoes with nothing else. Because I don't need sides. Because I don't have a side piece bitching at me that, well, we can't just have mashed potatoes for dinner. We have to have mashed potatoes. Sometimes, folks, it's better to be, well, not sometimes. I do enjoy the feel of a nice vagina or a woman's mouth or hand on my penis. Sorry for all my gay fans, but I'm not wired that way. I do appreciate your kind words when you say you'd like to do various things to me and my feet. I'm not trying to change your wiring. You find me to be that way, or find me to be that attractive that you want to say things like that, I appreciate it. It feels nice to feel loved and lovely. I do feel pretty when you guys say that my feet are nice and you want to see my baby maker. And this shit here is somewhat attractive, because it's men who say this. It's not women. Women don't fucking hang out long enough to even see these videos, let alone fucking, that hulking fucking young King Kong Bundy looking motherfucker. That's what makes my fucking pussy get moist. That probably didn't help. I should have said, that's what makes my cunt lubricate. Ha! You thought I was gonna pull it back? I didn't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, folks. I told you I'm waiting for this shit to come to a boil. I'm freestyling. I'll probably go pee. I'll probably turn this up a little more because I'm spiraling. Maybe I'll just show you some various shit that I like. This beer is about done. I think this is number 3 on this Super Bowl Sunday. Are you ready for some football? They still play that fucking, are you ready for some football? I know that people don't like Budweiser anymore because a woman shat upon their fan base. We're not marketing to fucking Neanderthals anymore who enjoy big titties and jiggly asses and frat boy behavior. I understand that's outdated and all that shit, but fuck, that's who your fucking fan base is. Why the fuck would you shit on them? I know my fan base for my sleep videos are the majority of gay men. I don't shit on them. I give them a little rib here and there, a little ha ha ha, but I don't shit on them because they are the ones who come and watch what the fuck I do. They are the ones who I appreciate. So why, Budweiser, would you shit on the people who buy your goddamn product? Why would you let some bitch, I'm gonna say it, fuck it, why would you let some bitch who has no fucking clue who your target fucking market is, fuck your target market? You gotta know, if you tell these mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging motherfuckers they're mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging motherfuckers, they're gonna take offense to it, even though it's true. What she said was true. The Budweiser fan base is any beer. is fucking your lowest common fucking denominator of degenerate. Play to them. If you had shown videos of just big titty, fake titty girls in bikinis washing Clydesdales, your sales would have gone through the roof. You would have shown fucking dudes in college doing beer pong and fucking keg stands. You would have had no problem. But you want to say some dumb shit, and now you got fucking idiots like Kid Rock out there shooting up 12 packs. Well, I'm not even a Garth Brooks fan. I like 2 or 3 of his songs. What's that one? Blow, blow, semen hole wind. Blow, blow, semen hole wind. Blow like you're never gonna blow again. That one or Low Places. Not a big Garth Brooks fan, but he stood his gun. He stood his ground, held his gun and said, fuck that. I'm gonna still sell this shit in my bars. And I haven't watched or checked in, but I'm sure his bars are doing quite fine because it's Garth fucking Brooks. Starting to bubble. Still the thigh, not the ass cheek, not the asshole. If you had smell-o-vision, I'd let you smell my fingers, and a few of you would be like, oh, and most of you would be like, get that shit out of my fucking face, you dirty, fat, fucking old man. I want to smell your leg cheese. Nor do I. Oh, wait. If you're a kitchen person, you know that point where shit starts to heat and the fucking smell starts to, that's raw garlic, that's raw onion, that's raw potato in beef broth. Little table pepper. It's getting that, woo! It's getting that nice. And there's a piece of garlic floating right there. I can see there's some garlic over here. There's some onions. It's getting that nice frothy whiteness on top. Or white froth, or frothy, froth is white. I've never in my life that I can remember seeing anything frothy that wasn't a white froth. Even black ejaculate is white and frothy. I don't know. Not going to go down that rabbit hole and piss off the 3 black people who probably watch me. I assume my fan base is, for the shit like this, is a majority of whites, maybe a smattering of people of color, but I'm going to assume it's a majority of whites. Even though I am not a racist, I'm not a homophobe, I don't come across as either. I do shit on racial stereotypes because they're funny to me, but I myself am not a racist. I can't be because I hate I hate everyone, and I hate the whites the most because the dumb shit they do reflects on me, and I'm not one of those fucking idiots. Watch, I'm gonna put it down there. Watch the old man does the one chip challenge where I talk about me versus you people being universal across the board. Anyone who's not me is you people. Not race, not color, not sex, not, if you don't live here, you're not me. You're you people. I know a lot of folk get offended by, oh, you said you people. Yeah, I did. Because you're not me. This one's almost done. This one is done. This shit's boiling. And like I said, I didn't come here with a fucking agenda or a strategy or any of that shit tonight. I just came in here and said, fuck it, let them inside. Let them see what the fuck this is. Let them see how horrible it is to live inside this fucking head. Well, here we are. This is how fucking horrible this, my all day, every day is this bullshit. I'll show you some shit. Here's some shit I like. And I got it wrong the last time. I said the label was red. I said the label was red, or a few videos back. It's called Mazzetta. I love these shits. Mazzetta sweet cherry peppers. Those are fucking awesome. And Mazzetta hot chili peppers. Well, they're hot, but they're store hot. They're not going to shut you down if you like actual hot shit. I'm going to have one actually before I crack this beer. Now let me put a little thing down here. They are store hot, which means they're hot for people who aren't used to actual heat. I'm going to take this one. Put it on this paper towel so I can put these shits back into, shut up, back into the fridge. That fucking steam sassed me. I don't like being sassed. I'm kidding, I'm sassed all the fucking time. One of those nice hot chili. Look at that shit. Looks good. Looks like a gnome hat. If you know gnomes in the yards. If you don't, fuck off. That's good. It's got the heat to it. It's not going to shut you down. Nice pepper taste. The vinegary taste. Ah, see? I'm talking shit, but it hit the fucking, hit the button. It's not unendurable. Not gonna make you crawl in the fucking bathroom and fetal position in the fucking shower. I wouldn't mind the taste of this beer, but it's not necessary. I just want to do it because I want to do it. You may hear that's a rolling boil. Fork test. Hot. Close. Hot. It's close. We're getting close. Now, mashed potatoes, unlike if you've seen other my videos, my vegetations, or vegetables, my vegetations I like in the middle. I don't like them fucking fresh, raw, hard. I don't like them mush. I like them in the middle. My mashed potatoes I like to be fork tender. And it's a fucking potato. That's why I try to cut them in a uniform size so they boil the same rate. And beef broth, potatoes, onion, garlic, table pepper. I'm very simple with my shit. I didn't put salt in there because the fucking beef broth is mostly goddamn salt. To this, in the end, I will add butter, sour cream, milk, and bacon bits. Woo. C went down wrong. And cheese. The shit I add. I'm telling you, this is how I do them. You can find other variations of this and other ways to make mashed potatoes. This is how I make them. I am scratching my balls right in front of you, and I'm not fucking going to apologize for it because my ball itches. a ball, the right ball. But this is how I do them. That's what I'm saying. You came here for sage advice and all that shit. You might have found it. You probably didn't. And you're not going to. Ah! Fuck, that hurt. You're not going to past this point. What the fuck? Alright. Be a cock. Alright. I'm going to let this fucker cool down for just a half a heartbeat because I'm not trying to lose 18 layers of my fucking upper mouth and tongue. Which I do at least twice a week because I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't let shit cool down until I put it in my fucking mouth and, oh fuck, it's lava! And it's too late. Close. It's getting close. Like I said, I don't fucking take the skins off because that's where all the dirt and shit and animal jizz and fucking Mother Nature's love comes from. You know, let that fucking mull for a second, you. I didn't take all the fucking to wash everything, you motherfuckers. But in the fucking beef broth has a definite beefy taste to it. And that shit is good. Oh, wait. They're getting hard to spear because they're getting fucking soft. That's onion. Ow! Ah! Know what it is, folks? That shit hurt for real. I'm not gonna stand here and lie to you. That's real steam. That's real pain. Give me this motherfucker. Stop! One of you fuckers stand still. Aha! I'm gonna let this sit over here. On this fucking... I'm gonna just sit here on this fucking paper towel until it cools down to a point that I can put it in my fucking head without my head paying the price. Then we'll get this motherfucker mashed out. Excuse me. I don't like belching in front of you folks. I know that most of you don't like hearing it. Oh, so close. Oh, that's good. There can't be anyone alive I understand not liking tomatoes or celery or this or that, cantaloupe, watermelon. Who the fuck hates potatoes? Who the fuck in the world doesn't enjoy mashed potatoes or baked potatoes or potatoes au gratin or french fries or some kind of loaded potato? I have never in my life heard of anyone who said fuck potatoes. I have heard them say fuck tomatoes and fuck celery and this, that, and the other. And they're all of them are fucking wrong and they're idiots and need to have their heads bashed in with a 5-pound bag of potatoes. I'm kidding. Your opinion matters to you. So you're always right. Ah! You fucking whore. This shit hurts. Give me one, god damn it. You're looking like an asshole over here. Well, this guy does cooking shit and he can't fucking... I'm gonna let this sit over here on this same paper towel for a second. So I think these fuckers are done. I'm going to back this down to a simmer. If this fucker here is pliable, agreeable, what the fuck? I know a lot of words. It's not pliable or agreeable. Done. If this fucker is done to my liking, I'm gonna fucking mash these fuckers up. I'm gonna call it good. We're going on about an hour here. If you've been here the entire time, fucking you're the shit. You're the shit and you'll always be the shit. I love you. If you're just skipping through time hacks here and there, I'm not gonna get mad. Welcome back, or welcome to, or go fuck yourself in the mouth. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Perfect! These potatoes are the perfect softness for mashing. What I'm going to do now is take these motherfuckers over to the sink. That was an accident. If you didn't see, alright, maybe you didn't see. I'm taking this strainer or colander or what the fuck you want to call it, strainer, to the sink, into which I am going to drain these potatoes and fucking, I'm turning the stove off because I'm going to put them back over here on a cold fucking one where I add the milk and the butter and the sour cream and the cheese and bacon bits. You can make real bacon if you want to. Fuck it. I had some bacon bits left over. I'm not going to fucking do a whole new thing for some shit that I know tastes exactly the same when you put it in a bowl or a plate. Happy fucking Super Bowl Sunday. Let's do this shit. Excuse me. Alright, I got this towel here. Because this shit doesn't want to drain on my schedule. And now it does. Put these back in here. There's some onion and garlic trying to fucking hang out. Not on my watch, you assholes. Put them fuckers in there. Now on this colder, not on, we're going to put in shit I like. You don't got to do it my way. I don't give a fuck. I'm showing you how I do it. I'm going to take a big fork, a big spoon, because I don't know how to fucking differentiate things. Get that juice off there. You know how you open fucking sour cream? Sometimes there's juice on top. I always pour it out. Excuse me. I'm taking a big dollop, maybe the equivalent of 2 spoons of sour cream. And then, you saw that. No edits. Edits, again, for the 13 millionth time, are the crutches of pussies. I'm going to wipe this fucking same spoon off. This shit is clean. About the same amount of butter. About a spoon and a half. Beep. Got your butter and sour cream. Then I got some bacon bits here. That I would say is about a quarter cup, maybe, if that. Bacon bits that bitch. Or if you have real bacon, bacon that shit however the fuck you see fit. I'm going to put two kinds of cheese in here. I got taco blend and I got fucking mozzarella. About a handful of each. I don't fucking do measurements, folks. Taco blend. About a handful. A mozzarella too. I might take a taste too in front of you folks. I don't like eating in front of you because I think that's fucking gross. A handful of mozzarella. Pow, motherfucker. I say I don't like eating in front of you folks. It's gross. And then what I do, I eat in front of you folks. I'm not a liar. Hypocrite maybe, or just I don't fucking listen to myself. Or I'm a lying hypocrite. I don't know. Oh, and milk. I got butter. I got fucking sour cream. I got that shit. Milk. I go about 3 seconds on the milk. I don't measure it. I'm like, one, that fucking milk. Okay. Potatoes, onions, garlic, fucking cheese, butter, sour cream, milk, masher. There's some cheese on the side. The stove's clean. I want to eat the shit on the side, I'll eat the shit on the side. That might need some more milk. Yeah, it's gonna need some more milk. A little bit. That was a splash. The shit's a little thick. Now the shit's medium. Oh, you get the motherfucker in there. Smash that motherfucker right in there. Oh, you got that bacon, you got that cheese, you got that sour cream, you got that milk. Look at that shit. That cheese is just... That cheese said, fuck no, I'm not letting go. Pepper. It's got enough salt in it. And to that, mix that shit up. Well, I am going to show you a bowl of this. I am not going to show you me eating it because, again, I think that's gross. We've gone over an hour, which is... Look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. I'll wipe that up tomorrow or later tonight. Ah, damn. That is fucking on point. The best you'll ever have? No. The worst you'll ever have? No. The most decent? Yes. It celebrates every component. You got the beef broth, back note. Course of potatoes with the front note. You got cheese. You can taste the sour cream. You can taste the milk to a point. I can taste this beer because I'm going to. And I'm going to fucking make me a big bowl of this. And there will be no other fucking components to tonight's dinner. This is my dinner, and then I'm going to bed. Well, I'm glad you came by. Well, I'll give you a fucking look at the bowl. Hold on. Hold on. Skin on. That cheese is just fucking going everywhere like spider webs. Skin on, cheese and all that shit. Some folks do green onions and sprinkle them on top. Mine's already got onions in it. I'm gonna go sit down and eat these. Probably 2 bowls. Might throw a little fucking tapatio or Tabasco in it. Probably won't. Shit's good as it is. Folk, as always, and with love, and with absolute respect, I'm going to call it good. I'm going to go eat. Sorry about that. I'm going to go eat. And as always, peace, bitches.